Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your week of August 23rd, 2021 General Tarot reading. Thank you for being here, Sagittarius, and let's just rush in and see what we got for you here. All right, so for you, Sagittarius, we got the Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. So march to the beat of your own drum, sing your own song, let your freak flag fly, as they say. Just be you, right? And be yourself. It's all that you can do. Isn't that the song by Audio Slave? Maybe go give that a listen after this reading. That's a song just about being yourself, right? That's what people really want to connect with. When you're being yourself, people love that kind of connection. And that draws in the right kind of people, right? Your vibe attracts your tribe. So I'm digging that. That's awesome. So thank you for being here, Sagittarius. We're going to get in your spread here, but remember here, if you're new, we do a spread of past, present, future, and an outcome. And you're going to want to stick around because we do clarifiers for all those cards too. So thank you for being here. And we're starting things off with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords can be a card of, kind of a crushing defeat. So maybe you're coming off of that here in your past. Maybe something's really broken you down. That's very unfortunate. Hopefully things are going to get better as we go about that reading. But the best thing about that kind of stuff, the silver lining to that, to those clouds in the sky, is that, when you've been beaten down and broken that much, or you kind of know what it needs to take to surpass that. Here's the difference in strength between me and this, right? If this is something, for instance, where you didn't have enough experience to overcome something, it's okay, I know I need to come back and work on this in order to succeed here. It can be also a card of winning at all costs, right? This guy's cheating. He's using 3 swords, right? That's not cool. And it can be maybe you've been in that energy, or you've been dealing with people in that energy of I'm going to win at all costs. I got to do it. I got to succeed. I have to achieve my goals. And they don't care about people's feelings. They don't care if it's the wrong way of getting there. They don't care. They just want to win. So that's what we got in your past. This is leading to the Page of Cups in your present. This can be a young at heart person who's just kind of getting in touch with their emotions. That might be you. That might be a person you've recently encountered or you are encountering in your present. It also can represent opportunity coming for you. As you can see, there is a little bit of a fish there. A little bit of a fish. It is a fish in the cup there. But it's just saying, if you ever see those fishing videos where the person holds up the fish and oh, look at the catch I got, and then it goes and flies back into the water while they're trying to take the picture. It's kind of like that. It's opportunity is there. Don't let it slip away. So potentially here in your present, it's you've got a chance for an opportunity here. Maybe with this Page of Cups, maybe with someone else, maybe in your career or, school or what have you, right? It's going to be different for everybody. Obviously, these are general readings, but there's a real opportunity here and you got to seize it before it slips away, right? So I'm liking this so far. We got the Ten of Pentacles here in your future. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of kind of leaving a legacy behind, potentially something like a family, or you ever have really leaving a mark on the world. So I like that. It can also be a card of just your financial, material, physical world is all kind of in an extremely good place, right? Your, maybe your finances are booming here. You got a little bit of disposable income at your disposal, more than you thought you did. Could be just you're in very healthy, good condition as well. Things like that. Maybe you just have a ton of time on your hands, like a vacation or something like that, where you can really get some progress done towards something. So I'm liking that. So it seems like maybe this opportunity is going to bring you in a bunch of abundance and a bunch of legacy here. Well, a bunch of legacy, bring you into a position to leave your mark on the world, or leave your mark on, something here. So I'm liking that as well. And for an outcome card, we got Virgo coming in with the Hermit. If you're new to tarot, each of the zodiac signs has a major arcana card that represents them in the tarot deck, and the Hermit is Virgo's. So you might be dealing with a Virgo. You might have Virgo in your chart. Let me know down below. But the Hermit is all about kind of gaining self-inspection, right? Or introspection, right? He has gained knowledge by climbing to the top of the mountain here. He knows what he wants in his life. As you can see, he has the star in his lantern there, right? The wish, the thing that he really wants to make come true in his life. And he uses that to shine it down, to light his path towards where he wants to be. It seems like that's really awesome, because we also have the Canary Spirit here saying sing your own song. You are you know what you want out of your life. So I'm digging that. So it seems like whatever is going on here, this new opportunity that's potentially at your hands, in your hands here. Oh my Lord, cards are flying everywhere. Is that, yeah, we got a couple here, so we'll take them. But what this is potentially saying is like, you've kind of, as an outcome card through all of this is kind of giving you perspective and knowledge about what you really want in your life and what kind of a person you want to be, or dreams you want to achieve, or maybe the kind of person you're looking for in your life. So I'm digging that. That's awesome. So we're going to get your clarifiers here, or the rest of them here, Sagittarius, in just a second. Before we do, thank you so much for being here, and you're going to want to stick around to the end of the video because we're going to tie everything off with a Moonology card. So thank you again for being here, Sagittarius, and let's get into the rest of your clarifiers. So coming out here at the 5 of Swords, clarifying it, is the 10 of Wands and the Fool. So the 10 of Wands is a card of like a very stressful project, situation that's been on your mind here, something that's kind of been like the weight of the world's been on you, and it's coming to an end, and it has ended here recently in your past, right? So I feel like something has beaten you utterly, right? Something like I was saying here with the 5 of Swords is about like a crushing defeat. I feel like that's come to an end, and finally it's kind of like the weight's off your shoulders, right? You finally, like, this, it's over, like it happened, it sucked, but we're moving forward. This could have been something where it was like a relationship, a toxic relationship has ended. Could have been something where like, you were at a very toxic job, you had a lot of unfortunate co-workers, things like that, or maybe just a bad boss or something along those lines. But something has ended here that is taking a toll on you, unfortunately. We also have the Fool here, which is awesome because like a 10 is an ending, the Fool is a beginning. The Fool starts off their journey. They take a leap of faith. They're heading towards something new. So it's possible you maybe ended a relationship or something, and now you're starting off on your journey to the top of the mountain like the Hermit. Or maybe, you've left a toxic job and now you have an opportunity to see something that actually does have something of substance that you do want to have, and if you do want and do leave a legacy behind with. So I'm digging that. That's awesome. Clarifying the Page of Cups, we got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a card of kind of the guy that is sort of really what the 10 of Pentacles is about, where the King of Pentacles just kind of lets everything kind of run in the background, right? He's got a good budget, good diet, things he doesn't have to worry about, doesn't have to think about. So he can really focus on the things that he really wants in life, focusing down on like, being a good ruler, being a good partner, things like that. So I feel like this opportunity that's coming in is potentially something you see yourself as becoming a King of Pentacles. And don't worry about gender. With the King of Pentacles, it's all just like all the genders, all the cards, it's just energy, right? We all have masculine and feminine energy and emotions and things like that in us, so don't worry about it's a king or a queen or whatever. So the King of Pentacles is just saying like, hey, you're gonna be having an opportunity here to be moving into that King of Pentacles energy, where you're kind of not worrying about that kind of stuff, where your financial material world in the future is in a very good spot. Maybe this is a higher paying job that you're heading towards. Maybe this one before was very low paying and just, like I said, the environment was possibly toxic, or they weren't paying you what you deserve to be paid, and you're sort of like moving on from that into a better paying job. So that's awesome. I'm digging that. And that's going to free you up to do all sorts of other stuff, right? If you don't have to worry about money. Oh man. One of my favorite things ever was I seen a top 5 or 10 tips Oprah said for living a stress-free life. And I was like, yeah, Oprah, when you are like a multi-millionaire, I wouldn't worry about a lot of things either. That's like, that would be a real stress reliever. People say money can't buy happiness, but I know it would solve a lot of my problems, I'll tell you that. We're moving into the Lovers now, clarifying your 10 of Pentacles, and maybe this is sort of a thing where you're moving from a toxic relationship to a positive one here in the future. Now, that's not necessarily saying that you're moving from a toxic one last week into a good one this week, right? That's not necessarily what it's saying, but like in the future here, you're going to have a positive relationship, a soulmate for somebody out there. So I'm liking that. So that might be a legacy you have, a mark, is like you and this person are together, and you're leaving a mark on them in a positive way, or they're leaving a mark on you as well. Or maybe you guys are just gonna be together for a long, long time. Hopefully, you know, together forever, or something like that. The lovers can also represent just a choice, right? Maybe you have a big choice that's gonna lead you to this Ten of Pentacles, lead you to this legacy, lead you to this thing, to this like big time positive energy in your physical material world here. It's possible, like maybe you have an opportunity, there's like this job opening, like this opportunity like we were talking about with the page here, and you got to make a big choice. Do I leave this sure thing for this risk that might, you know, pay off and have this huge, you know, huge payout where I do have that legacy, I do have that security that I want. So that's possibly there for you. Remember, we're all adults here, we all make our own decisions. So don't be coming back here and be like, I didn't get that job, Charles, and I quit my other one, and this is all your fault, because like I told you, you don't got yeah, you got to make that choice yourself. So I can't do it for you. I'm a pre-recorded message. Lastly, clarifying the Hermit, we got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, but he is the surest moving knight, right? He has a plan. He knows where he's going. This is what he wants. The Hermit very much knows what he wants as well. He's going for it. He's shining his light out. It's just saying, like, you're probably going to be moving towards this very slowly, right? It's going to take some time. It's not going to be like a, you know, this week and there's the job offer or whatever, but it's going to be something that's coming down the line. But we're moving for sure in that direction, in that positive way. So I'm digging that. So we're going to tie everything off with a Moonology card. Hopefully this has all been helping you out. This has been resonating. Thank you so much for being here, Sagittarius, and let us get your Moonology card. All right, so for you Sagittarius, we got two cards here for you, Sagittarius. We got the Void of the Course Moon. Nothing will come of this situation. Oh, geez. And we got the Super Moon. Emotions are running high. So, yeah, emotions definitely running high with this Five of Swords back here, right? You know, like, it was a big weight. It's a lot of stuff going through, especially with this Ten of Wands here as well. Just big emotional draining on you. I feel like that's for sure. And probably emotions are running high when you see like the Lovers and you see the Ten of Pentacles in the future. You're kind of looking towards that. Like, I really want to get there. Like, I really want to be in like a good place now, right? Nothing will come of this situation. The Void of Course Moon, of course. I feel like this is kind of saying like nothing will come of this situation by like staying in it and stagnating in it, right? Like, I feel like you kind of need to move on from whatever this is, because nothing will come of staying in it. I feel like taking the leap of faith with the Fool here, leading to all this stuff in the future, leading all this positivity here in the future, I feel like you need to take that leap of faith. Nothing's going to come of these back two cards here, right? The future looks bright for everything else here. Like, everything else here looks very positive. It's just sort of saying like these back two, I feel like, are the ones that are kind of, you know, there's nothing to come of it. So you need to kind of move on, right? And you may not necessarily be moving on immediately to that Ten of Pentacles, immediately to the Lovers. You may not necessarily be immediately moving on to that. But I feel like if you do move on to that, that's going to be in a good position. You're going to be in a great spot after that, moving on to something. Make sure that you're moving on to something in a good manner, right? The Knight of Pentacles moves on slowly. So maybe you need to take your time and really plan out where you're moving towards, right? And I feel like that's going to be good for you overall, because emotions will be running high at that point. Or maybe emotions are just running high now as well. Maybe this is just very stressful, but you got to take your time to get out of there. You can't just be up and like, I just quit my job and I have no safety net now, right? Because then you're going to be, emotions are going to be even running even more high, because you're going to be stressing out and freaking out after that too. Because it's like, how do I pay my bills? How do I do anything? You know, right? So I'm just seeing here, like, where you're at now, it's not serving you, you know, nothing's going to come of it. You need to move on, but you need to make a plan when you move on. So that's all I got for you this week, Sagittarius. Hopefully that's helped you out. Remember, if you want to help out the channel, you can leave a like down below, subscribe, share the video, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too. I hope this has helped you out, Sagittarius, and I hope to see you in the next video.